Shalom, Kala, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahavashai, Bashim, Rakakadash. Much honors and respects to the apostles and others, the great millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work in sincerity and truth, rightfully dividing the word of truth. You do it through your precepts. I say Shalom. Back for another quick 4-part lesson. We're going to title it The Cup. What are we talking about? We're talking about that cup of dread, that cup of abominations, the cup of slavery, that cup that we had to drink. Okay? Well, now that cup goes over to our enemies. Okay? And this is according to the testimony. And that's what this lesson is all about. You people need to understand that Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus, is the spirit of prophecy. Okay? Prophecies cannot be stopped, changed, or altered. You understand that? The Lord has made inquisition into the counsels of the ungodly, into the wicked. Okay? You're witnessing his sentencing. This is just the beginning. Okay? You understand? Again, America's already collapsed. Economically, spiritually, okay? The infrastructure, okay? What you haven't seen yet is the destruction that's coming, okay, from the arrows of the Lord, the ICBMs. But again, it's coming because it is the Lord that rules in the kingdom of men. So let's get started on this, all right? Let's start here in Psalms 11, all right? The key point at 6. I trust in the Lord, Yahweh, for protection, all right? So why do you say to me, fly like a bird to the mountains for safety? All right? The wicked are stringing their bows and lifting their arrows on the bowstrings. They shoot from the shadows at whose hearts are right. Okay? Heart in Hebrew is lab, which means minds, whose minds are right. So if you're in a righteous state of mind, okay, you're in the truth, all right? Well, again, this system is set up as an anti-Messiah system, okay? You understand that? All right? Anyway, let's continue here, all right? So there's no such thing as a single person, that is anti-Messiah, okay? You're talking about a system, all right? The Edomite beast system is anti-Messiah. All right, so verse 3, the foundations of the law and order have collapsed. That's right, okay? What do you call it, is gone here, all right? The amusement, the joy, okay? It's gone, the mirth, okay? There's no more mirth, as B.B. King would say, the thrill is gone, all right? So anyway, you're seeing the collapse of it, okay? And Trump is overseeing that, okay? He's not a savior, okay? He's overseeing the downfall of America, all right? Now, what can the righteous do? But the Lord is in his holy temple, and the Lord still rules from heaven. See, again, Daniel 4:17. It is the Lord that rules in the kingdom of men, okay? And, he setteth up one and he taketh down another, all right? So, again, Esau represents the ending of the world, the ending of the age. And Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel, made up of you Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, okay? Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. You understand? Okay? And there's nothing he can do to stop that. He cannot stop the elect from being taken up, into the chariots to receive the new bodies, okay? He can't stop the missiles from coming. Again, America, the corporate state of Israel, NATO, the EU, they have no defense for the hypersonic missiles, okay? You understand that, people? All right? And remember that America is the lake of fire, okay? So, but the Lord is in his holy temple, and the Lord still rules from heaven. He watches everyone closely, examining every person on the earth, okay? How does he do that? Through his angels, people, all right? Verse 5, the Lord examines both the righteous and the wicked and he hates those who love violence. So who's all about the flesh? Who's all about being carnal? That's Esau. Okay? And the 2/3 of Jacob that, follow that, well, they're going to be the ones, that are going to die on this side. 2/3 of them, okay? That can't come into this truth, that can't receive it, that don't sit in council with the Lord, all right? With Yahweh Shai, all right? Verse 6, here's the key point. He will rain down blazing coals and burning sulfur on the wicked, punishing them with scorching winds. Right. What does it talk about in Revelation chapter 7, right at the top? How the 4 angels are holding back, the 4 winds. The winds representing the destruction that's coming on the earth till they get the green light, okay, from the Most High. You understand? And basically, as you keep reading down, it'll tell you that until the elect of Israel are sealed. And then it starts giving you the breakdown, 12,000 from the tribe of Judah, 12,000 from the tribe, of Zebulun, and so on and so forth. And then eventually you get to verse 9, and it starts speaking about a great multitude. And again, remember that the Israelites are scattered into all nations, and only Israelites, the seed of Israel, all right, starting with the elect, are going to go up into the chariots, okay? The 2/3 that die on this side will come back as children of the elect. But you go into the word there, okay, in verse 9, you go into, give me a minute, I'll take you there. You know what, we'll end this here and we'll be right back with parts 2, 3, and 4. Shalom.